must be a cool ship, anchor. Put it on the ground.
Put it rest on the ground, but don't have to drop on your foot.
So usually the first week in August, even though it's hurricane season here in the Bahamas, the weather is really good. So you would have like 1 week of just really good weather, and then after the second week it kind of gets funny. But right here we're heading out to our spots, and then we would set anchor and stop and work around the boat. Because it's a smaller vessel, we don't have to continuously move. Usually bigger boats, they keep moving as they work because they have a lot more dinghies, but it's just 2 dinghies and it's a smaller boat, so we don't have to do that.
Pure gas can in that. From this. Wait, hold on. Oh.
First dive of this season. Nearly a full dive bag of crawfish. I get really excited as an operator when I see my diver comes up with like a big dive bag of crawfish. Because all I see is dollar signs. Crawfish equals moolah. Throughout the video, you guys are going to see me come around and take the tail off the lobster. Later in the video, I'm going to explain exactly what it is that I'm doing, and so you could get a better understanding of why I'm doing this.
So, this is how the lobster eats. They use these, their fingernails, and they push it inside of the clam, just like that.
Make sure you make the skin too. The skin is a lot.
Good morning, guys. So yesterday we did pretty good. We got about 5 bags yesterday, and we nearly break down coming from about 10 miles. So I think the engine picked up some water, so I have to check it right now, and then we'd go from there and see how it plays out. Looks like oil residue. this is how we ring the crawfish. Put the tail like this. Just turn it. How do you think we did today?
We did pretty fair, but you know.
Something.
There's something to pay the bills.
That's something to pay the bill. So you paid the bill today. Boy,
I bought for $100.
almost 400. 100.
In the States?
I even keep saying the States.
I ask you. Yeah, we got it in for them. Yeah. That's 2.5.
So a part of the packing process, we have to put this powder substance inside of the water. And what this does is it cures the meat. But you have to be very careful because if you put too much of this stuff, it could damage the product. This is definitely me contemplating on why did I do this to myself? Why did I come out here to rock my life away every day on the boat? But it's all good.
Good morning. This is our 1 week mark out to sea, hunting lobsters. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of my morning routine. And then we go to dinghies and see what we could get today. All right, got it. Ooh. Shouldn't have the changes or listen, dude. Let. Oy. Out to sea shenanigans every day is something new. Today, I was blessed with the opportunity to bail out the boat because it rained a lot last night. So, and we don't have a bilge pump, so gotta do it manually. Yep. Gotta do what you gotta do when you wanna be a part of the Salt Life crew.
One shore left. Yeah, Kilo right there doing engineering.
Out to sea shenanigans, man. So the engine is losing power. Can't go about 5 knots. Can't go about 5 knots. We are about 7 miles away from the big boat. Doing 5 miles per hour. Oh, 5 knots, man. Out to sea shenanigans. sleeving.
Oh, you been dirty?
Yeah, I did it, but then I jumped in on one shot.
Oh, the what?
I jumped on one shot.
Drop one shot.
I did that. I jumped in on when I jumped in on that shot. I didn't even know you didn't cut the fish.
But he ain't come right around like he trying to fight you now.
Yeah, but you ain't dive there no more. So tell us, how long you been coming out to sea now?
Been coming out here from 1988, 89.
Have you ever got lost out to sea before?
Yes sir. Not for long, a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Yeah.
You chef?
We're gonna
What you have here today, chef?
cook some smothered chicken, you know. Lots of tomatoes and
So we having some
smothered.
smothered chicken. Yeah, smothered. Whatever that is. Smothered chicken. One of the greatest lifts in mankind history. Come on, baby. Come on. Get up there. Yo, shackle's like freaking 100 pounds, fool. So it's a little windy today, but you know you gotta do what you gotta do when you want to be a part of the Salt Life crew.
So right here, he is sparing the crawfish, and then he's going to kill it with the back of the hook. And right under the stomach is where the heart is for the crawfish. And then they put it inside of the dive bag. They do this process over and over until they get all of the crawfish out of the rocks. Some people would just use the hook and hook the crawfish, but this is definitely a slower process right here. To each his own, everyone does it differently.
Out to sea, fishing for lobsters. Weather is lovely today. Very lovely. Let's see what we can do today. Yes, sir.
So in order for the entire crawfish bag to get proper temperature and freeze, you have to spin it. So what you see me here, I'm spinning the entire bag. Every part of the bag could get the same amount of temperature in the end.
Come on down. Oh my goodness. Come on, baby. Don't do that to me this day. Not today, not today. Not today, not today.
What you're looking at here is my diver is diving a trap. This is something we make on the land and set it in the water. And if you look closely when the camera zooms in, you would be able to see him hook the crawfish with the hook and kill it and put it into the dive bar.
Mucho dinero, you know, potatoes don dinero, mucho, mucho. Mucho langosta. Everywhere, mucho. You see, this is, and then you look at this is mucho. One dive for the morning, you know, look.
Like I said, today was the day, all caps. As soon as we made our first dive, our engine turned off, and immediately I knew something was wrong because it turned off early that morning. And as you see here, I'm taking out the gas of the filter, and it's supposed to be gas, but it's mixed with like some white stuff. So we had to pour it out and try to see what's in the tank, but the whole tank was filled with the same thing.
That is what we're using to run the tank off. Our tanks picked up some dirt.
Immediately when we had picked up the water in our engine, I knew that wherever the other boat was, that they probably had picked up water as well. I was thinking about this as soon as I took off the engine cover, and I found out that we had picked up water. And they probably was anchored for about 2 hours or so, because we were like 10 miles away from our boat. We couldn't see our boat. The big boat was out of sight. So we had to get to the big boat first, refuel, and then go towards them, which was about 4 miles away from the big boat. They probably was sitting there in the boat for about 2 hours or so. Luckily, they had an anchor in the boat. Safety tip 101, always have an anchor in your dinghy.
Everybody got their head straight to the big boat. One of the men on the been sitting down for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I see you understand from about there. About there.
Engine, I don't know what going on. I checked the tank, full tank of water, I had to empty out water. No water.